He's nasty. He is nasty. I guess anything frozen for this dog is good. Tobby, no. So it's the day before the day before. This was a day. I have work to do. Or at least to look at, make sure everything is looking right. And then pick up a few things. A trip to the grocery store, a trip to the hardware store, maybe to the dollar store. Where do you find a basket? Where does one get a wicker basket or a oh, I guess, what do you call it? Michael's or the dollar store. That makes sense. Where do you think it'll be cheaper? Today's gospel continues in Luke. Luke. I'm your father, Luke. What is today's? John the Baptist is born. Elizabeth says so it's like 8 days or something, I think, 8 days after. And oh my gosh, you ate that? Oh, you're nasty. Dog. So Elizabeth says they go to, I guess, baptize or whatever what is it? They go to take him to the temple, John, and Elizabeth says, they say, his name will be Zechariah or whatever. And Elizabeth says, no, it will be John. And they go, but no one in your family's name is John. And they wonder what this means. Well, this was today. Now, nobody would even be that bold to name their child after someone who they weren't married to. But anyway, she says John. And so they go to Zechariah, and he says John will be is his name. And his mouth he had been mute, and his mouth is open, so he can say John is his name. And what else does it say? And we know what happens with John. John becomes a great prophet. Everybody's looking for a treat. So, stop. Toby gets a treat. So John is here to announce the Lord, and that's what we're all supposed to do. All baptized Christians and Catholics are supposed to announce. We're not, as Father Larry would say, when people see me, they shouldn't see Larry. They should see Jesus. They don't always see Jesus. But that's what I'm supposed to do. Come on, Toby. Toby! So that's what we're supposed to do, is announce the Lord by word and by action. So let's do that. Let's do that. Toby, come. Let's do that. Let's continue in these last hours to observe a good Lent, to pray, maybe read our Bible, to learn, to know Jesus by reading the gospel, and to pray to Jesus. And he should answer us in our hearts. And then to go and act like disciples of Jesus. People should know us by how we love. Do I do that all the time? Absolutely not. But that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to try to do. That's what you're supposed to try to do. Tommy, come on. So let's do that. Pray, read, and love those around you. And continue to remember that we're celebrating the birth of Jesus 2,000 years ago. We're celebrating that we are visited by Jesus today in the Eucharist and in prayer and in our hearts, and that Jesus will come again. And try to take a breath. I know everything, there's still stuff to do. I really crushed it on the last 2 days. I've made a lot of check marks on my list of things to do. But, yep. Let's all try to remember that what this is about and not get too stressed. So let's ask all the saints to pray for us. Blessed Peter Faber, pray for us. Saint Ignatius of Loyola, pray for us. And who was that saint yesterday that I read so much about? Saint Peter, I believe. What was it? Peter with an M? Now I'm going to want to figure out who that was. Who else? Who else was mentioned in the saints? Saint Peter Canisius. Let's ask all the saints to pray for us, pray for the souls of purgatory.